Say, Josiah, you know what show you could be watching instead of whatever it is you're doing?
What?
You should be watching My Little Pony right now.
You mean to tell me that you want me to watch My Little Pony? What do you want me to do? Become a weeaboo?
No, that's not what they call it.
Might as well be.
Just give it a chance. I'm sure if you tried it, you'd like it.
No, never. I'll never give in.
Didn't you learn anything from Arthur?
Arthur?
Remember the episode where everyone's watching the kids show?
Huh.
Blink reviews the Arthur TV show.
When I was a kid, Arthur was probably my favorite TV show. To this day, it's still fun to watch. Based on a series of children's books by Mark Brown, the Arthur show focused on teaching life lessons to kids through awesome characters who actually acted like real people. To me, this is what makes Arthur so unique. Having a kids show that focuses so much on great characters more than teaching letters and numbers is a really special thing, especially when it comes to educational shows from the 90s.
It's one of the most iconic children's TV shows in modern history, and even though it started back in 1996, it's still going today, believe it or not. They're on season 18. And just between you and me, modern day Arthur sucks!
The classic seasons, though, oh, so majestic. Pure, snow-driven childhood. Like I said, Arthur focused on real-life situations with characters who acted like real people. You know, life lessons for kids. Like what to do if you get lost at the store, or how to deal with your emotions in a scary situation, or how to handle it when your best friend moves away. This episode right here still makes me want to cry from sheer feels.
He's a sad, sad bunny. He's a sad, sad bunny. Nothing is funny when you're a sad, sad bunny.
So let's start this review by taking a look at one of the most memorable episodes from my childhood, That's a Baby Show. This episode begins as Mary Moo Cow, the Barney of the Arthur universe, sings about F-U-N fun.
The best word I know is F-U-N. F-U-N spells fun.
To this day, I still have that song ingrained in my memory. Not even the witch doctor could help me forget.
Arthur, our bespectacled 8-year-old protagonist, is alarmed to find that Mary Moo Cow is apparently putting a show on in his bedroom. So let me get this straight. A fictional character has a fictional character putting on a fictional TV show in his fictional bedroom in a fictional TV show. Try not to think too deeply into that. Mary Moo Cow is the favorite TV show of DW, Arthur's little sister, and this little girl is one of the most relatable characters in any TV show I've ever seen. Her opinions resonate with me on a spiritual level, and she's just got so much snark that it's always hilarious to watch.
I'm sick of sunshine. Sun, all the time sun.
DW really gets me.
So one day after school, Arthur's friends Buster and Francine start telling him about the coolest new TV show around, Dark Bunny, which is pretty much just the Arthur version of Batman. He does have quite the sinister arch nemesis, though.
The Doctopus. He's an octopus who went to college and became a doctor.
Remember, kids, college is evil.
Now, obviously, Arthur's just gotta watch Dark Bunny. I mean, it's the coolest show ever, right? Unfortunately, though, DW is watching Mary Moo Cow when Arthur gets home to watch the show. It turns out that she's watched an episode of Dark Bunny before and it scared her, so she doesn't want to be in the room when Arthur watches it. This leads to a sequence that I like to call Pestering Mom. If you grew up with siblings, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is such a relatable moment, and it's a perfect example of the kind of thing this show does so well. These siblings act like real siblings. They're imperfect, they argue, they get upset with each other, and they learn to make up. It's freaking awesome to see this kind of imperfection portrayed in a kid's show, and it's one of the reasons that I love the classic seasons of Arthur so much. Arthur ends up convincing his mom to let him watch the Dark Bunny as long as DW's not in the room. DW leaves so she doesn't get scared by the show, but right before Arthur can change the channel to watch Dark Bunny,
The Love Ducks. Hello, Love Ducks. It's a fine day.
what is this world?
So it's a show with ducks in a magical rainbow wonderland who sing classical music by quacking, and it's all narrated by a British dude. I think we're watching Teletubbies.
At some point, I have to wonder if The Love Ducks is one of those shows that would have subliminal messages everywhere. I mean, just look at Arthur's eyes. He's like hypnotized by this show. There's gotta be some subliminal messages somewhere in there.
This is so weird. I like it.
Arthur discovers that he really enjoys watching The Love Ducks, but he's also embarrassed about it because, let's face it, this is basically this universe's Teletubbies. So he starts trying to hide his obsession from his friends. But it isn't long until he accidentally lets his love for The Love Ducks slip.
They're kind of fun. The colors are really cool, and the music is weird, and it makes you feel happy.
You watch The Love Ducks?
This one's for all my brony homies who out the same way.
Arthur, where did you get that freaking trench coat? Inconspicuous R Us?
They have great President's Day sales.
For a while, Arthur manages to keep his Love Ducks obsession a secret, until one day his friends see him watching the show while they spy on him through his window.
As friends often do?
Arthur tries to cover it up by saying he was babysitting his baby sister, but that one doesn't fly. And soon enough, word gets out that he likes the Love Ducks. This, of course, leads to all sorts of public ridicule at school, and Arthur feeling like an outcast and a real dork.
This is a great example of what I was saying earlier when I talked about how Arthur shows tell real stories about real characters and real situations. This is very relatable stuff for anybody who's ever been passionate about something that a lot of other people think is stupid. Like me.
But good old Buster has Arthur's back, even though he was one of the ones who was just making fun of him. And on their way to go get some milkshakes, they pass by an electronics store that's playing the Love Ducks TV show in the window.
Look at that. Come on, Buster. What's it sound like?
And within 20 seconds, Buster becomes a diehard fan of the show as well, and even buys a copy of the Love Ducks CD.
If only. Right, Garrett? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Speaking of, though, the Love Ducks music is actually really good. That goes for almost all the music in the show, in fact. The theme song, the background cues, the in-universe music, it's all so well put together and catchy. To this day, I can remember Crazy Bus, and don't even get me started on the Ballad of Buster Baxter. The music fits the tone of every scene so well, and even the show's saddest moments are complemented beautifully by some fantastic backing tracks. Moving on, though, the next day at school, Buster manages to convince Francine and the rest of their friends to actually give the Love Ducks a chance. So they all go sit in a freaky circle that looks like they're about to summon some sort of a dark Love Ducks demon, and while Arthur's friends are listening to the music, some of them start to reveal that they've actually been watching the Love Ducks show for a long time in secret.
I've been watching it every day for a year.
Why, you low down, dirty bushwhacking liar. I'm gonna tell about that truth. I'm gonna give him. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
The episode ends with Arthur and all his friends enjoying the Love Ducks together. All's well that ends well, right? Forget the emotional scarring of being betrayed by your friends over a TV show. As long as we've got the Love Ducks, everything's gonna be okay.
See, Josiah, just because a show is named at your target demographic doesn't mean you can't like it.
You know, you may be right about that, Jacob. It isn't right for me to just make a snap assumption about something I've never experienced before. Maybe I should really give My Little Pony a fair chance.
How about right now?
Okay, let's do it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Right? What could possibly go wrong?
White chocolate, yo son, they call me white chocolate. Hey B, they call me white chocolate. Yo G, they call me white chocolate. I taste good like white chocolate. I silky smooth like white chocolate. They want me like they want chocolate. Yo, take a bite of white chocolate. White chocolate, yo son, they call me white chocolate. Hey B, they call me white chocolate. Yo G, they call me white chocolate. I taste good like white chocolate. I silky smooth like white chocolate. They want me like they want chocolate. Yo, take a bite of white chocolate.
I hate to stop things here, but in the words of my friend Lime Ninja,
Arthur is way too dope for just one video.
We've got a lot more to talk about with the Arthur TV show, but there was just too much to go over for a single video. Don't worry though, part 2 is going to be coming out soon. In the meantime, if you like this video, if you'd leave a thumbs up down below, that would be awesome. It really helps me out. And if you want to see part 2 the moment it comes out, be sure and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. While you're waiting for part 2, if you want to watch some more of my videos, why not check out one of these? This one on the left is a super embarrassing story about something stupid I did one Valentine's Day. And this one on the right is a video about a lot of my favorite childhood PC video games. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all in part 2 coming soon.